Spiritual Law of Pendulum and Meditation Part 2, hashtag spiritual awakening, hashtag spirituality. So I've already made a part 1 and this is part 2. So I will be clubbing these two videos in my playlist. You can go and check both these parts in there. You may find both these parts in my playlist. The playlist name would be Spiritual Law of Pendulum. So let's just discuss part 2. So I've already discussed about this in the part 1, how pendulum works. If if you hold pendulum at one extreme, it will not come into the middle. ठीक है, अगर आप एक पेंडुलम को एक एक्सट्रीम पे होल्ड करोगे वो एकदम मिडल में नहीं आएगा. इट विल गो टू द अदर एक्सट्रीम, then it will go to the other extreme, again other extreme, again other extreme. Yes, the intensity may be low, and then gradually, only very gradually it will come into the middle. And that's how I discuss many ideas with you, in my first video. In this second video, I'm going to further share some ideas with you, that will help you in your meditation as well. So of course, meditation in itself is such a vast concept that I don't even know how to talk about it in the video. It's very, I need my own time, to understand and make a video around that part. Meditation itself is a very vast concept, but let's just, what is meditation, a little bit, I would want to talk here, and then we'll move further. So meditation is it's not, according to me, as I am also a spiritual seeker, I'm still on my journey, and yet I have uncovered some milestones for me, and yet I'm on the journey. So as in my experience, if you have to ask me, then meditation for me is not you sit and you close your eyes, you sit in one position, you close your eyes, or I don't really have the assumptions that are there around meditation, that you have to sit straight, make your spine correct, close your eyes and stuff like that. So I for major part of my journey, honestly, I didn't actually do meditation. I was never interested in meditation, but there have been times when I have gone and I have taken very meditative decisions. So I have taken decisions while in being very meditative states. Okay, so meditation is not something that you do, it's a state that you achieve. Okay, and then there are there are various levels of meditative states, is how I feel. Okay, and yeah, the different types of meditation as well. Okay, so being sensitive is also one kind of meditation. Okay, then connecting with your let's say imagining, visualizing, let's say something that gives you that soothes your soul for the timing, is another kind of meditation. So there are different types of meditation, is how I feel. And plus we are also right now in some meditative state. Okay, we are all in some meditative state right now. So meditation is basically a connection internally. Okay, it's not external, but it's like internal connection, like going into your own self. So you may go into your subconscious, you may go into your unconscious, right, and stuff like that. So so right now, let's say there are people who are connected to their ego. Okay, they are meditating upon their ego. Okay, they are very much connected to their ego. Then there are people who are connected to their mind. So they are meditating upon their own mind and even acting out. Okay, Meditation is different and acting out is a different thing. Okay, acting out, you know, is an external thing, but meditation, what's going on inside you and what's really you, that's a completely internal thing, right? So meditating, acting out on the basis of your meditation, whatever state you are in right now, acting out on that basis is an external thing, but meditation, what's going on inside you, is an internal thing, right? So there are people who connect to their mind and take decisions. There are people who connect to their ego and take decisions. They act out accordingly outside. Then there are people who connect to their body and take out decisions. For example, people have compulsive bodies. Okay, I mean, you may find that compulsion is always around the basics thing. Okay, it's around food, it's around sex, it's around sleep. Okay, sleep is also kind of compulsion. Your body needs rest. Okay, you don't have really much control over it, right? Then sex can be conscious process and a compulsive process, right? Even sleep can be conscious and compulsive. Okay, and then food can be a very conscious process or very compulsive process. So I had um, experiences of compulsive eating, in the past, but yeah, I'm just changing that part in my life right now. Also, okay, so how can sleep be compulsive and conscious? So you can really achieve that meditative state where you can really watch yourself sleeping. It's not like you go outside, your soul goes outside and watch. No, you just see yourself from inside. Okay, if you are connected to your spirit, you can see your body, you can watch your body sleeping. Okay, so for example, in Hindu myths you would find that Vishnuji is in sleep meditation. Okay, he has his hand on his ear and whatever, and then he just goes on to sleep, right? So that's exactly how it works. Sleep meditation. Okay, so you can really watch yourself sleeping. Okay, that's completely a different thing altogether. So from inside. Okay, it's not like the soul goes outside and just watch your body sleeping. No, it's not like that. It doesn't happen like that. Okay, it's like you can really watch yourself sleeping. So that's a conscious sleeping. Okay, then that is then there is this compulsive sleeping, where you can't really differentiate. Okay, um, because you are so much connected in the body that you go to sleep. Okay, so we are all in some meditative states. Okay, either you're connected to your mind, either you're connected to your ego is a very rigid mind. Then we have mind, and then also ego can be called as uh, it's centered around you. In ego you feel that everything revolves around you, and though that is true, everything revolves around you. This is true, but not in the sense that ego thinks it does. Okay, literally everything revolves around you. You are the center of your universe, but not in the sense of ego. Okay, I mean, ego is more about some stupid silly ideas. Okay, so I have done a video on ego versus soul. You can just check that out video as well on my YouTube channel. I think it's like months ago, so you can just check that out. You would find it quite like, you know you have to scroll it really hard in order to really find that video. Okay, so yeah, so we are all very much connected. Okay, either to something or the other. Okay, and that's meditation. All right. Yeah, so yeah, what was I talking? Why do I always forget? Actually, my attention is going on to the background noise right now at my home. Okay, whatever. So let's just come to the point. What was the point? Forgetting it. Just the point, yeah. हमने स्टार्ट किया था. I'm sorry, I hate editing video. I don't want to stop this video. I'm sorry, I want to stop this video. Just give me a second, okay? We were discussing about spiritual law, pendulum, meditation. हम discuss कर रहे थे, and then what happened was I discussed around what is meditation, right? But मैं meditation discuss क्यों किया था? मुझे क्या बताना था? Positive, negative. Okay. Just remembered. I am just so fed up with the background noises in my home. I swear. And I can't help it. It's so distracting. It just makes me so angry. But I just have to cool down. Yeah. So, I was discussing negative, positive. So, I mean, meditation is of course not about having positive thoughts. Okay. अगर आप एक स्पिरिचुअल सीकर हो तो आप थॉट्स को इम्पोर्टेंस ही नहीं दोगे. फॉरगेट, आप पॉजिटिव थॉट्स को इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं दोगे, ओवर नेगेटिव थॉट्स आप प्रेफरेंस दोगे ही नहीं. आप जब आप स्पिरिचुअल सीकर होते हो तो आप ये समझते हो दैट यू हैव टू गो बियॉन्ड द थॉट्स, be it positive, be it negative. Why am I saying so? Because let's say let's say there are, let's say that you have a circle, you have a friend circle. Let's say one of the friend tells you that, oh, you're very good, at this or that, and maybe, that person has some other, maybe that person has some other motive, or maybe that person has a slightly different kind of a perception, or he is looking at you, he's maybe projecting at you, okay, something. Let's say what he's telling you is maybe not the truth, okay, let's say, or maybe even it is the truth, okay, that you are really good at something and somebody is appreciating you, whatever. You feel good, you feel positive about yourself. Then what happens? Then let's say somebody else in your friend circle says that, oh, you're not good at this, okay, you shouldn't do this. Now, since you have given your power to people, okay, either positively, they can positively influence you, they can negatively influence you. So, both these are just thoughts, these perceptions of others, okay? It's what is your truth, okay? You have to know yourself. You are not defined by other people's thought. ये उनका सिर्फ एक विचार है कि आप इसमें अच्छे हो, आप इसमें अच्छे नहीं. And of course, very free to keep their views, and we should, we can accept it, we can just listen to it. You can listen from one ear and take out from the other, because at the end of the day, why am I telling this? Because at the end of the day, it's not their thoughts, it's not their perceptions that define you. It is, on a spiritual journey, you have to know yourself. आपको अपने आप को जानना है. तो जब आप आपको जानते हो तो आप थॉट्स को तवज्जो ही नहीं देते हो, बिकॉज थॉट्स बहुत हल्की चीज़ होती है, ठीक है, बहुत हल्की चीज़ होती है. ओके, सो दैट्स हाउ इट वर्क्स. ऑलराइट, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैं आपको एक और एग्जाम्पल देती हूँ. आई एम अ म्यूज़िक लवर एंड एवरीथिंग, सो आई जस्ट पुट हेडफोन्स इन माई, I just put my earphones and, just listen to music and everything like that. And I enjoy that part. And I feel very positive, because I'm listening to the songs that I like or that inspire me and stuff like that, and they make me really positive for the time being. It's a temporary relief, it's not permanent, okay? For example, you watch any motivational speaker or something like that on YouTube. For a second or for an hour or 2 hours, you will feel so motivated and you are like, I'll do this, do that, and maybe you do that. And then the adrenaline rush comes down, and then you're back to your normal state, right? So any kind of a positive thing is, any kind of positive thing that you are having and experience is something, it's also very temporary, okay? And you will go into pendulum of positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. You will have a negative experience and now you want to have suddenly a very positive experience. Okay, so you might call a friend, who always keeps praising you, or you might just listen to your favorite music, to just uplift yourself, or you might just watch a YouTube channel, motivational speaker you might watch and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to tell you here is the So what I'm trying to tell you here is the point that these are just temporary stuff. Positive experience, negative experience, positive thoughts, negative thoughts, and they are not your own. They are externally being given to you. Okay, so what is meditation? Meditation is dealing yourself at your root level, wherever you are. अगर आपके अंदर ईगो है, आप अपने अंदर से कनेक्ट करो. Okay, whatever is there inside you. Okay, be it anything inside you, you need to connect to your own self at whatever level you are. Okay, you have to understand that if you are not under the influence of stuff, then at what level of vibration you are. Okay, so if you are not under any positive influence, if you are not under any negative influence, if you're not under any um, under the influence of a positive thought of somebody or a negative thought of somebody, then it's exactly how you are. Okay, first of all, make sure that you clear your energy. Okay, from clear yourself from what people think about you and everything. Maybe just take a day or two out, maybe just take 3 or 4 days out, stay in isolation, stay in a cave for just 4 to 5 days. Okay, and then you will find that after some time you will just forget, okay, what people think about you. You will just forget their energy. Okay, that sometimes we link ourselves in with our loved ones in a way of how they think about us. That's exactly how we start thinking about ourselves. I also shared it one of my video that my parents always kind of treated my me being sensitive, me being empathic, with being overly protective towards me. So I also carried that energy, that being sensitive, being empathic means to it's not a very good thing, and it should be a person should be overly protected. Okay, and so I just started protecting myself in places where I shouldn't be. Okay, so and it just hampered my spiritual growth also, because being an empathic is being a sensitive person was actually very good for me on my spiritual journey. It really helped me, okay, to just be on my spiritual journey in many ways, and to unlock some milestones as well on my journey. So yeah, that's exactly what I want to say here, that all throughout our day, all through our years, all through our lifetimes, we are just carried away by positive thoughts, negative thoughts, positive experiences, negative experiences, and we are in a pendulum rather than staying somewhere in the middle. We do not enjoy the middle. We are so used to be staying in the extremes that we do not enjoy the middle part. Okay, and being in meditation is all about somewhere coming in the middle. Okay, and it does not happen in one go. You do not start to enjoy the middle in like one go. No, it doesn't happen like that. It comes with a certain experience. Spiritual journey is a very experiential journey. It's not about, you cannot unlock spiritual journey through your mind. You have to have some experiences. Okay, you have to go through pain, you have to go through joy. You can heal through joy, you can heal through pain. Both ways is true. Okay, you have to have some experiences. Okay, and that's how you break the limitations of your mind. Okay, so that's how it works, right? So there would come a point where you will come in the middle. You will fall off from the extremes and you will somewhere come in the middle and enjoy being in the middle. Okay, enjoy the meditation in the middle. Okay, now you would not like the positive and the negative, that would come with experience, that would, come with learning. Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to discuss this point as well very much on. If you ask me, then I would say that I do not completely enjoy being in the middle, uh, but I am learning to enjoy some things in the middle. I am learning to enjoy myself in the middle. And if you see that, yeah, that's it. That's exactly I just want to discuss. So yeah.